The addition of Tatio, I think, should at the bare minimum provide some leadership for a fairly young TLE roster. So he's been around for a hot minute, but they have some absolute giants to go up against in Luminosity Gaming. You can see there's two LKs coming out for Tectonic and Envy early on. The AR setting up on the high ground. Band already on a 3 spree. He has been on a different level as of late, trying to win another one, even with shots going in on him early. I mean, he is looking untouchable off the start.
5 in the feed. He's got a little bit of streaks. Let's see if he can play his life. Let's see if he can get a few more in. So man, this is not a staircase you want to push. There you go, the double shell. Saucy was the player to finally trade him out, but man, trades are gone out the window. 33-1 now as the score line's going to be stacked up. TLE on the back burners of trying to get into the objective. They've dealt the damage to Ban before he could get a Predator, but he does have, no, he doesn't have anything. So no harm, no foul there. You just get a few kills in the feed. You're doing a great job of keeping up with this one. It's 10 seconds is going to be about the deficit. Roll it into P2. And the staircase, well, there's Ban. He's already lurking.
Well, Swiwa has been so pesky on the inside of Stadium so far. He gets a 5 spree. That'll earn him some streaks. It is Luminosity getting the bigger chunk of the hill time off the start right here as Saucy gets pushed up. Obviously, frequently contested from both sides right now. Luminosity trying to avoid that spawn trap, seeing if they can flip things out, but they will be spawning on that far side for right now. Saucy doing everything that he can on the inside of the hard point. Van finally getting pushed up, and he's going to look to hit a flank right here. Shouldn't be sniffed out, but Saucy gets the audio cue. Big kill for him once again. And TLE continues to move upward, but LG pushes right back in.
Yep, there we go. They got the last 20 seconds potentially. We'll see another contest. Went through the window. Good for the first. Saucy not good for the second, though. Zyrax shut down too. Pack your bags. We're heading new. 12 seconds left to go. There's no way we see a contest over here on this one. Zyrax trying to do a little bit of damage control, trying to cut off this rotation. The spawns for the time being going to be in favor of TLE, but only a matter of moments before this sea of blue wraps the right hand or the top side of the map where you can see it's about to go down. Saucy's here holding off the angles. Smoke going to cover off this transition. Let's see if TLE can hold down the fort.
Yep, it's been a solid start across the board for LG. Tatio lagging behind a little bit. You know, he is probably not quite as fast a pace as the majority of these CLE players, so trying to get set up in spots that he's going to be able to be effective is going to be crucial. Band, I mean, he's just that guy right now. He's sitting on 14 already. Nobody remotely close to him. He's going to get shut down by the Sparrow in the hands of Law, but he's traded out as well. Saucy popping the claw, trying to get info. Nobody waiting up in the top side, and he clears everything out for now, but his teammate's going to get broken on the lower side as well. No rest for them as he finally breaks back in, but the claw is gone. All down to the gunnies, but it looks like the biggest chunk of this time has already gone over to TLE and should be able to pick up the scraps as well. We do have early rotations for them, and right now, big gunfights for the Luminosity boys. We're trying not to let this lead grow.
Oh, they're doing a great job right now. It's going to be a neck-and-neck game. 10 seconds. Cannot chain this hill if you are LG. You cannot allow this to happen. Saucy going to get caught out in the middle, and just like that, rotation is going to be chopped in half, and we're going to see LG all over the hill. Purifier pot for Vague. Let's see how much he can get out of it. I don't think he got more than one. And nonetheless, break not going to come through. Sustained. Marshy going to pop the grab vortex. The front side's covered. Just need to be looking out for your rear. And he's got a lethal head glitch if he can get down, but it's TLE. Persevere. Able to funnel in for the time being. The grab vortex popped on the flip side of things. Tatio finally starting to click. They got the backside covered as well. The break, it might sting.
Yeah, this has been, I will say, over the past couple of hard points, it feels like much better operator value for TLE. Despite that, somehow LG's been able to maintain that lead, but Swiwa getting to spot out a couple more from the high ground. Looking for somebody to push through on the backside. Vague gets spotted out as well, and right now, it seems like they're building momentum. It seems like they're getting these big streaks, but it hasn't really resulted a whole lot in the scoreboard as things have remained fairly even through the past couple of hard points. Band spotted across the map. Swiwa, switchblade from that range might not be the ideal weapon, but he spots out Marshy as well, and once again, he has been cooking so far in this one. He and Saucy, the only players in double digits for TLE.
Yeah, on the left-hand side, Marshy's the only one lagging behind. As a matter of fact, he is almost double negative. We'll see if he can turn around his performance as the Luminosity Gaming crew. God, Envy just ate a whole 100 killers to the face. The whole LG crew are here in trolls as far as like the kills go, but the hill time lead transfer, as we see it, is going to be transferred right back into the pockets of LG. It's a scrappy one indeed here in takeoff. Big gutty there for Marshy, as he is going to be your point man. Finally shut down, but he takes plenty of value off of it. About 20 seconds left to go. It's all about the rotation and new as well as who can get the most time off of this remainder. Marshy with another nade shot, but it's still going to be TLE all over the objective. Never mind.
It's basically a tie game heading out of this one, and despite some struggles for the rest of TLE, Sweewa and Saucy have done the bulk of the work to try to make sure that they have a chance at winning this one, and they've kept things pretty much tied up. They got players rotated to high ground here as well, but 3 in the feed. Saucy can do everything he can to shut things down with the claw. Does finally get beamed by Band, and he's been the one wrecking ball for LG so far. As expected, this one likely going to have a lot of contest time. You get the indicator, one player hopping up. Band looking for some value, but nothing to be found from what I would argue is the most important operator in competitive Call of Duty Mobile right now. Sparrow goes to waste. Law's going to go ahead and pop his, gets a couple. He's just spraying through that window, seeing if he can find anything, and I probably could have played that a little bit smarter. He's going to get shut down by Vague off the head glitch as well. But regardless, things remain tied as Tatio continues to struggle, trying to find a way to make a big impact. 2 kills right there. Definitely a start.
Good start, but look at those streaks, man. This could be absolutely devastating if one finger slips. We'll keep an eye on that as well. I think he's had those streaks for a while, but right now he's going to be able to just be a thorn in the backside of this P2. Not going to be as free as expected for the scrap time. And 8 seconds is what separate these two. Big rotation heading over to P3. Backside's locked down. TLE got the spawns for the time being. Zyrex showing God's work of holding down the fort. Not going to be able to see one player, Marshy, who's going to be able to slip to the backside or into the front, as a matter of fact, is going to be able to cause a little bit of devastation, and just like that, spawns or not, it is going to be earned. They are going to get the flip. It is Luminosity Gaming all over the objective.
Ooh, and Law's going to get sucked into the gravity vortex right there. Marshy started popping off. You pointed out, once again, reverse caster's curse. I feel like that has happened a couple times as of late, but he's now made his way up to top frag on this Luminosity squad, all the way past Band, who is slowed down pretty significantly. So a couple big gravity vortex kills for him. Hit marker on the nade as well. He's got streaks to work with as he hunts down yet another TLE player, and it is Luminosity back in the lead. He is just snapping all over the place. Maybe too quick for his own good. Hopping back over to the TLE boys. They once again have a gap to close, but it is the Saucy and Sweewa show. They're doing everything they can. Rotate early right here. One shut down, all down to Sweewa. Crucial gunfights. Band to the other side of the smoke. And he can't quite find him. Huge kill for Band right there.
Oh, Tatio there as well. Clears off the last player that was there for a contest. Got a top side control as well, and he's peeking out the window. LG trying to get the break right back in. Sweewa going ham with the Annihilator. Finds the first, the transition. Not going to be successful if he gets you hinted out. There it goes. There goes another smoke. Finally tossed. LG trying to mitigate this damage. Oh my God. He's flicked on the wall bang there on Envy. Did not anticipate that one. 25 seconds left to go. TLE racking it up for the time being, but finally a contest comes through. Marshy, who better to do it now as this second half performance has been astronomical from him.
Oh my gosh, Sweewa is just cooking them right now, snapping onto those heads. That's full streaks for him, and just like that, TLE is back in the lead. My gosh, what a performance out of him. 34 on the board up against a team that a lot of people consider to be #1 in the world right now. Luminosity now has got a little bit of gap to close for themselves. You got Envy on the high ground trying to hold things down. Spots Tatio out right here. That's a crucial kill. Maintaining this control going to be absolutely huge, but it's TLE still on the inside of the hard point. If you're LG, you got to get players on the objective right now, and it seems like there's a whole lot playing for map control, but nobody's been able to make their way into the hard point right now. You got to get those players in position. Envy might be able to make a rotation right here, but he's pretty low on HP. Finally there to contest, and right now just trying to minimize any type of impact that TLE can find here on P1.
Oh, TLE are finding all of it. They want all of it and above. Sweewa has been leading the pack 38. Saucy slowly right behind him with 36. They've got the KDs. They've got the point. Now, right now, it's going to be a manhunt onto the objective. 14 seconds left to go. They're going to try and soak up as much of it as they can. LG can't afford to give away any of these points, but they also can't afford to give away the keys to the rotation. Tech in a position now to chop the rotation in half, as well as the players on the objective. And surely enough, gets gunned down from the top side. Suiwa just doing it all on this point. Envy, though, finally able to shut him down. The opening here for this P2 transition. Topside staircase. Anybody's ball game. God Petty right here held by Vague is aggressive, but you're going to need to get a little bit more control here. You cannot afford to get contest.
All right, Marshy knows there's a player on the inside. Zyrex shut down. It's LG back in control once again, but there is so much utility back and forth. Suiwa gets a triple with the nade, and that could be a potentially devastating blow to Luminosity right there. He's gonna flick, able to find another with the Annihilator in hand, and Zyrex hops on down below with the Purifier. Spawns are gonna flip out. Right now, Luminosity has got to scramble to try to make their way back into this hard point, but Zyrex shuts down another, and it's not looking good for Luminosity right now. It's Envy peeking across. He's got a claw in hand, but he gets shut down, and that could be the final kill, but man, pushes in, Sparrow in hand, and it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Surely enough, they bought themselves the rotation. One player there in Vague. Operators are all done. You can't have anything else. Marshy's the only one there with an operator, but nonetheless, the rotation, the battle for new, got to be flawless moving forward. First hill pop. First wave of players. Going to be shut down. No, it's 2 for 2. Holding down the spawns. They've got it. LG cannot afford a single mistake. Saucy from the backside. He's got a claw. He's going to hit the front for the secret as well. And LG still holding on for dear life. Envy's dropped. There goes the break. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Game, set, and match. 250 to 215. And a night and day performance from last week. TLE stepping up towards the end of this hard point.
Wowzers. That was quite a performance. Whew. I mean, Suiwa and Saucy especially, 49 and 42. The two of them hard carrying this TLE team to a victory right there. Obviously, you got solid contributions on the objective for Zyrex and Law, and Tio, maybe not his best performance, but once again, still getting into the rhythm of things and whatnot. Over on the Luminosity side, definitely a solid performance out of them, but not quite enough to topple this TLE roster. Very, very excited. It'll be interesting to see if we have any sniper presence for Luminosity with Washi out. It's Suiwa opening things up. He was their big player in the hard point, now popping off here in the search and destroy as well. A lot of engagements over here on the lower side, and it's all left down to Tectonic trying to clutch up 1v3. He's going to get taken down. And a strong first round for TLE. If I had to guess, probably a slightly different look on this one is... there was not a lot of success there for Luminosity.
It seems the strat is aggressive as hell. Go all the way down the ramp and just push towards that B side right now. We're buckling up for an A hit. This is a little bit of a transition. Tech might be able to get the sight line on one. Surely sees the throwables. That's the intel. And the collapse here for the defense now is they're going to try and regain a little bit. Band's going to eat some shots. Marshy, good for the first opener. That's going to prevent that bomb in a well-placed position. Tio is dropped. Bomb's going to be now collected by Saucy. Let's see if he can get the job done here on this plant.
Suiwa patrolling that train, trying to get an angle. Nobody peeking out, at least for now, and not quite going to be able to catch a player around the corner. Envy looking for some type of advantage from this high ground. Nice wall bang onto Zyrex right there. Now 2 players down for TLE. Rough spot to try to get the defuse. That high ground control can be lethal. Saucy making his way up there. Suiwa shut down as well. Law's going to be able to find one. Band jumps up. He's going to go ahead and take the gunfight. Envy says, I'll hop the bomb. Trust my teammates to take care of the rest. They do exactly that. And LG bounces back to tie things up.
Okay. Well played. Took a little bit to develop. They got the bomb plant down, but they could not hold off this rotation. The break there for the retake, absolutely uncanny. 3 left standing on the left-hand side of your screen. Marshy picking up some big kills. The team now starting to fry. They've got the B side locked down this time. Double back to spawn. Tilly forgot to pick up the bomb. Surely enough, that could be crucial intel. You've already seen where Band's at. He's looking for the cross. He's going to bite off a little bit more to get you. Get out of there, buddy.
Right now, Tech holding the... It seems like this is a popular spot that a lot of these players are going to hold. Right through that little sliver to see onto the bomb site. Tech's going to chuck a nade down there. Gets info on one player on the bomb site, and it's not going to quite be placed well enough, but does spot Tatio. He gets away with his life. No shots through. And now the pressure on for LG on the retake right here. Once again, dealing with that high ground control. Going to be absolutely crucial. On the backside, Law finds one with the shorty in hand. Got one player still above. Band drops as well. Marshy is going to, wow, get the better of that gunfight. I didn't think he had the positioning to do it, but now he's left in a 1v4. It'd be essentially a 1v5 were he to clutch it, but with only 18 seconds, probably not meant to be, just playing for a couple kills right here. And looks like yet another round on the board for the TLE boys. We said the search and destroy was a weak spot for them, but seems like they've got a pretty good grip on the Express so far.
No, they do. I love it. First, you don't succeed. Dust yourself off. Try again. So successful on 2 sites so far. Only 1 mishap. They learn from their mistakes. They don't get gung-ho on jumping that bomb immediately. They get the trophies down. The nades not there to make anything prolonged or delayed. Reconnect into this 4th round. We'll see the hit coming through. It's back to B. A little bit of control up top for Band. He's found 2, but Zyrex there for the trade on 1, and Marshy's dropped. Bomb carrier is still alive for the side of TLE, and right now, got to do a good job of playing his life as he doubles back. Back to the spawn they go. Vay picking him apart as Law gets cut. Suiwa and Zyrex, the last 2 alive. Both of them on the tracks on opposite side of the map. I beg to differ. It's actually Zyrex up top. Good shots.
Oh my gosh. Vague decides to peek out for a nade throw right into the pre-fire of Zyrex, and that could not have been made any easier. Now all left down to Suiwa. He spots out Tectonic. Great trigger discipline right there. Still got a 1v3 that he's got to deal with, but at least 1 kill on the board should make things easier. Envy has no idea where he is, and it seems like the comms are lost for Luminosity right now, and he had a couple more bullets to work with. Might have been able to find Band. Chucks the nade up there. Band gonna be able to get away for now, but Suiwa wraps the corner, and the 1v3 goes through. That is a tough blow to handle if you are Luminosity.
Oh, Span. That gunny was not it, bro. Suiwa absolutely giving it to him that last round. Great way there too. His confidence certainly at an all-time high here in TLE. We're buckling up for yet another big B hit. Saucy opens up with the first grenade. Suiwa opens up with a second. Envy trying to slow the hemorrhaging, but he gets dropped. This is a quick round, Bobby. 17 seconds.
Oh my gosh, they speedrun that. And that's the way that we saw a lot of the Chinese play search and destroy on this map as well. I expected something a little bit more tactical out of NA and LATAM, but apparently that's the go-to, and TLE comes out on top once again. Band in position, but doesn't get the initial shots. Finally able to take down Suiwa, and we've not seen a whole lot of first bloods for this LG squad quite yet. Another player is going to drop right there, now in position to try to take another round, but this lead starting to get out of hand pretty quickly. They need a big bounce back.
Oh, this could be the round. 3 players left standing. Sure that we don't fall victim to the next player up. Can't take these 1v1 gunfights. Vague in a position to spoil. You got a deep wrap there from Marshy, who could go big. Vague, there's somebody right in front of you, man. Law does the deed, gets gone. Bomb still in the hands of Tatio. And this one not over yet. 1 by 1 they push. They will all fall certainly. Marshy could hold off the rotation. I think he's already been out. The Law gets dropped. He's good for 1, and that's good enough to get, the rotation at least in some comms, but it's all on the Tech and Envy. On the flip side, you got Tatio and Zyrex still alive.
Yeah, that 1 kill is just absolutely crucial, especially given the place that they're in. Makes things a lot more manageable. Tatio still has to get the bomb down. And we got 1 player right outside this train. Tio slides on through. It looks like the bomb going to go ahead and get planted. It's Tectonic on the opposite side. One of the first times I've ever seen him run a switchblade, but trying to make something happen for his squad right now is Envy. Able to take down Tatio. Zyrex, not a whole lot of HP remaining. Big audio cues, but Tectonic doesn't hit the shots right there. And now an opportunity for Zyrex to clutch up.
This is it. 27 seconds. Envy Already hopped the bomb. He's already hopped into the control site. Zyrax has every idea of what's going on, and now he's just playing the waiting game. On the outside, he's up top track.
Wow.
Envy now forced to make the push up. This is a perfect position. You can't do anything about it. I mean, it's God tier. Fake bait, not going to happen.
Wow.
Zyrax shutting him down. 5-1, the round that got away from LG.
Ready up.
Well, we're going to flip sides. But man, this has gotten out of hand very, very quickly. Swiwa has not slowed down one bit since that search and destroy. Now 9 kills on the board for him. Ban gets spotted out early on. It looks like no discipline out of the LG boys. Another player shut down. Man advantage once again. It is going to be Envy. Crucial kill right there. Vake's gonna ego chow. Swiwa backs up. Great trigger discipline once again, and now into the 3v3.
Okay. Vague needs to play his life right here. The concussion's going to hit. The wrap there from Swiwa. He's going to collect. Oh my God, Vague turns on him. Saucy, can he get the trade? He does, but Envy there quickly to return the favor, and it's all in law. He's inside the trade, nowhere in sight to get this contest. Bomb's about to go down. The shot, not going to hit. Envy finally going to get shut down. It's all down to 1 on both sides. Tectonic. Down the bottom of the staircase, and Law able to make a full-on rotation here. 30 seconds left to clutch this round.
And these are the situations where you just gotta trust your gut instinct, because with very few reps on this map, it's gonna be tough, and Tech doesn't read it right. Law with another. He's shooting the bodies as well. Wow. TLE have absolutely steamrolled Luminosity in this one, and 1 round away from closing it out in a dominant search and destroy. A 2-0 win would be absolutely killer for them.
Okay. This is in the line. You could not find success in the hard point, the search and destroy. Not a friendly one here for LG. We're going to buckle up for an A-side hit this time around. And a map round spoiled. Last one will go Tectonic. Does not win. Law does. Saucy opens up with the first aid. Fake ban dropped as well to Tio. Is going absolutely crazy with the R9. And LG down to 2. It's all up to Envy and Tectonic, the 2 ARs. Can they reel it back in?
Wow. Envy all alone trying to clutch. And a dominant 7-1 victory. Wow. What a performance out of TLE, and it just didn't look like there was a glimmer of hope the entire way through for LG in that one.
Glimmer? No. Sparkles? No. They look like fish out of water in Express. Obviously, this is a newer map, so you can't really gauge off of the first time we get to see it in play. But even with that being said, there's no way you get steamrolled like that. TLE bring their A game to the table. Look at the post-action report. Not a very big production. I mean, obviously, it only went 8 rounds. As soon as it started, it was done. 8 kills on board for Saucy. Swiwa with 10, but that Law 1v2 clutch takes down Envy on the rotation, gets Tech caught dead on the staircase. That was the round that ended it.
All right. Well, Tectonic comes away with 2 kills. I don't know I've ever seen a stat line out of him in a search and destroy, but I mean, obviously the addition of Tio seems to have had a huge impact for TLE right here. They come away with the hard point win by about 50 points, and then the search and destroy, it was just never remotely close. Obviously, Tio goes big toward the end of that one as well. Couple big R9 kills in that 8th round, and man, I think we were definitely expecting a game 3 in this one, and it's not going to happen tonight.